Hello and welcome to the Voodoo free video for Monday, June 23rd. This is David and let's dig into the S&P 500. And I'm really going to focus on some of the same things that we've been talking about in a lot of these Monday videos recently. So I want to note that we remain above this important 59.25 Voodoo Fireline here in the S&P 500. In fact, we had a little bit of a more deliberate test of it here today with some of the U.S.-Iran conflict concerns, but it held and we took out some prior swing highs. We can look at that on some smaller time frame charts in a little bit. But holding that important level is really constructive. Also notice that this big picture oscillator, which I've been showing y'all, has come down to slightly negative, and that is certainly a better place to be buying. It's not perhaps as cushioned as perhaps buying in oversold, but it's far better than buying overbought when we were first running into the fire line. So for all of those reasons, I think there we want to view this market bullishly. Now, with that said, let's come out and look at some intraday charts in here, and just remind ourselves that while this is, I think, longer term bullish, the patterns up, while they look somewhat incomplete still to the upside in terms of the expected Elliott wave, 5-wave structure that we want to see, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we remain in the latter stages, or at least it's my assessment that we're more likely to be in the latter stages of that advance. And therefore, because of that, while I am looking at this bullishly, I can't say for sure that today's push down towards the fire line is a short-term low. We could come a little lower as we continue to wiggle around. What we've talked about wanting to expect over the next several weeks is still have some upside, but with a lot of backing and filling. And that's exactly what we've seen, right? It's been, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And even if we're in the next 2 steps forward stage, expect that this is likely to be a slower push upwards than in through here. So as we've talked about in the Voodoo Mastery, this is a place to still focus on the upside, but wait for those bigger pullbacks like the move back down into the fire line that we had today to get in, and also focus maybe on some bringing in some premium with covered calls and those sorts of things. So I hope you found that useful. We'll dig into the possible S&P paths in a little more detail in the premium video, along with maybe some looks at oil and those sorts of things. But again, the idea that we've talked about working in here, I think continues to work, and we will keep running with it. I hope you found that useful, and I will see you at another later update.
Hey, David here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please help us out. Click the like button. You can also add your comments below. We love to read those and respond to them. You can also click the bell icon. That will alert you whenever we have new and updated videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time with our own money, you can visit simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. Until I see you again, as always, good trading, and we'll see you at the next video.